A Muslim man is asking Garland police to investigate an attempted attack on the road.
The victim believes he was targeted because he's Muslim. Fox 4's Deanna Zoga is looking into this story. She's at Buckingham and Jupiter, where the man called police for help. Deanna.
Clarice, the man works for the Council on American-Islamic Relations. He does community outreach on behalf of the Muslim community, and he says he wants people to hear about this. He tells us that another driver followed him for about 2 miles along West Buckingham here and tried to run him off the road. Snapping this photo on his phone, Omer Siddiqui says his work with the Council on American-Islamic Relations prepared him to document what he says targeted attack after leaving a gas station in Richardson yesterday evening.
It's scary. You know, people don't realize that the Islamophobia is real and it's happening.
Siddiqui says he believes it started at this Shell station where he just pumped gas while listening to an audio recording of the Quran. He says he remembered a white pickup nearby and saw it again shortly after leaving the gas station.
He was just driving very aggressively, switching lanes and trying to get next to me.
He says the truck with an American Infidel sticker in the back window eventually pulled up next to him.
I could clearly hear him say, "You effing raghead, go back to your country, I'm going to kill you." When he said that, he turned his truck towards my car in a maneuver basically to hit me. When he did that, I did turn to the left, almost hitting a light pole.
Siddiqui says he avoided hitting anything and called 911 as the truck drove away. Initially, he says a Garland officer said there was nothing he could do, explaining there was no damage or injury. Siddiqui followed up with the supervisor today, and the department says it will investigate.
The guy threatened him, and when asked, what did he say? He said, "I'm going to kill you." And so that is a threat. It's an assault by threat. At the very least, we have that. So our officers are going to follow up with the victim.
In the meantime, Siddiqui, who was born and raised in the U.S., says he has a message for the man who told him to go back to his own country.
Don't just attack Muslim. If you see a Muslim, that doesn't solve anything. That doesn't do anything. But just get to know one.
Siddiqui did share that license plate number with Garland police. We did our own checking, tried to track down this driver just to hear his side of things. Could not find a working phone number for him this evening. Garland police tell us they do expect to follow up with that driver themselves, and that driver could face a misdemeanor assault by threat. Back to you.
So, Deanna, if police determine that the driver would be charged, would it also be considered a hate crime?
The way Garland police explain it, it kind of depends on what the detective uncovers. As they investigate this case again, right now it could be a misdemeanor assault charge, but depending on what the detective finds, he could refer the case to the district attorney, who would then make that determination. Back to you.
Deanna Zoga live in Garland. Thank you.